I need your thoughts on this because it's looking like women's football in Africa is not worth it. It's been disrespected. It's not being handled the way the men's football are being handled, because at this time, postponing a tournament where players are already in camp, players already preparing for international friendlies. Talk about the Nigeria. Today, Nigeria gets to play Cameroon. Today, 28th of February. Nigeria will be playing Cameroon, the first leg against Cameroon over there in Douala. And you're wondering what's really happening, what's going to happen to players who are preparing to play another opponent in preparation for the women's AFCON if they hear this kind of news that there's a postponement. Demidepo, this is mentally draining, please.
Well, I agree with you. I think it's absolutely not meant to be this way. And I don't think it is because CAF do not value women's football. On the contrary, I think they know what they are doing. And I think there's an issue between Morocco and CAF that we are not clear on at this point in time.
Must that issue, I beg your pardon, must that issue affect women's football? Why did the issue not affect the AFCON?
I think it became broader.
Have we set our priorities to say that this is not priority at the moment, women's football?
Well, I think it became much more complex after the AFCON. You know, the fallout from the AFCON finals. We've seen a lot of reports. I've read a lot of.
We heard South Africa ready to step in to host the tournament. Only for a disclaimer to come from the South African Sports Ministry to say that they have to wait until CAF says what or whatever. Now, CAF coming out to say that Morocco will still host. Mosepe's confidence was really unmatched when he said Morocco will still host the tournament and the tournament will still kick off on March 17. But the reports we hear, I'm just hoping that these are just reports, as I say, that it's unconfirmed reports. So let's wait and see CAF. But we need answers from CAF. But it is the worry right now is how soon, how quick can CAF respond to and douse all these tensions around the competition? That's the worry right now.
Well, I think CAF, they know what to do. They know what to do to douse tensions and to, pass the message across if it is not so. And if it is so as well, I think the game was played earlier on, if you ask me, between South Africa and Morocco. The leak that came out from the deputy of the sports minister in South Africa the other day, it came out and she spoke about the fact that they are willing to do this. Believe you me, I think she was not speaking out of her own accord the other day. I think it was something that came from the Federation as well. It was like a ploy or a subplot from Motepe, who is also a South African, just to give Morocco a heads up that, see, if you decide to pull out, we are already ready. But at the end of the day, it was like, how do I say, a nudge in the back for Morocco not to take the actions. Was right after, like I said, right after the AFCON, there has been a couple of, stories here and there flying all around, even from the Moroccan media, about injustice, about, CAF not living up to its side of the bargain and so on and so forth. Well, at this point in time, I know it's about 3 weeks out. The WAFCON is about 3 weeks out. And if Morocco indeed, decides to postpone, or CAF decides to postpone based on the unavailability of Morocco as a host nation, then I think it will be a slap and it will be a disgrace on the face of CAF at this point in time.
Okay.
Because it's basically an insult. If you had a winning nation, but you came out to give a statement against what the nation had said. So for me, I think all blame will definitely go to CAF at this point in time if it happens to be so that there was a postponement. Yeah.